So what now?
We move. Like you said yesterday, we start the build. I'm gonna speak to Matt in a minute. We just keep rolling. We deal with each problem as they come. It's gonna be a tough time. The block was apparently bombed last night.
Yeah, I heard.
It's gonna be a guerrilla fight, but there is definitely gonna be, you know T, you know him well. He'll be petty when he wants to be petty, and we've given him very good reason to be petty. So, but
I know what he said to me.
What did he say?
Let's go for a drive. I don't want to be here right now. Not with all this goddamn rubble.
Yeah, it's pretty depressing seeing the steps all fucked up.
He was telling me that in his mind, he's stepping away because he wants to see us improve. He thinks that that's how we improve, him stepping away. He thinks we're toxic and rotten to the core. He says this is not the same gang that he built.
Mm-hmm.
He was being hypocritical. He's telling us to change, but then he also said that he doesn't like that Vince has changed. He wanted us to adapt with the city, be tougher and everything, but then he also called out Vince for doing exactly that. So I called him out on that. He thinks that he's the only one with connections. He thinks he is the gang. He thinks we've been bankrolling him. He thinks that without his money, we wouldn't last a day. That sort of shit. But he's also surprised that he got shot. He said he wasn't given a choice. He said that Dean and everyone else got given millions of choices and chances to come back. But with him, something about Vince saying the chain down, body down or something. And he said that he's never said anything like that. He said, we've always been a family. And I said to him, well, what did you expect? All you say is that everyone's replaceable. You're trying to run this gang like a business. We're all replaceable. We can all be replaced at any time. It's not very family-minded. There was a lot of back and forth. Something about noises and balls and whatnot, and no ballsing each other.
He sounds like he relayed a lot of the same shit to me and you. It was very similar tone of conversation, which led to what happened, to be honest.
He also asked why he got shot for putting his chain down, but I didn't. I said, well, maybe it's because you and I are different. Maybe the gang didn't want me to leave or whatever, or blah blah blah, whatever the reason. Either way. He also said that maybe further down the line, we'll understand he was right. And he also threatened us.
Yeah, he did that. He definitely did that. And his threats mean something. And that's ultimately one of the main reasons why I shot him, because he always taught me that his word holds. And I told him what would happen if he dropped the chain. And I followed through. And you, like, he got the explanation why you got a pass. Why you and Patar wasn't looked at the same way. Like, that evening, the level of emotion, like, we was all basically begging him to stay. And it took a day or two to truly know what we wanted and what we actually thought about that situation. No one was acting off the right foot that night.
Yeah, well, either way, he's wrong. We're right.
Yup. We ain't got nothing to prove to anyone but ourselves.
Hey, stop by the hotel later.
And I need you to know something as well, SK.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about explaining why you shot him to me.
Okay.
Kind of deserved it. I'm gonna lie. I know how he can get. You want to answer that?
Give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, and I know you said I don't need to explain it to you, and I won't, but there's part of me deep down, maybe it's my, you know, trying to make myself feel better about it, but there's part of me that feels like that was a test. And he was pushing it to see if I would do it, to know if there was action coming, or if it was just talk.
I want you to think about it. Because here's how I see it. From an outside perspective, right? I fully understand how you could think like that. But also, if he wants to test you to shoot him, that's a dumbass test. If he wants you to show you, if he wants you to prove that you're all about action, him getting shot is the worst way to go about it. You know what? He was part of the problem.
Big up
He said we're rotten to
Elijah.
the core. A mindset like that is rotten to the core. Making your own boy, forcing your own boy to shoot you to prove that he's about action, that wasn't a test.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
That was him being hypocritical.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Either way, it happened. There's fresh beginnings. And we're gonna have
Fresh
some
beginning.
serious shit to deal with over these next few weeks, probably, but hey, ultimately it will bring us closer. Assen, thank you for the 7 months.
So, what do you want me to do with T? You want me to call out ice with him? You want me to never talk to him?
I did what I needed to do for him to walk, right? It's not a... It's for the time being, it is going to be like that because of how things have panned out. You know, he's going to be scheming. But I did what I needed to do. I'm past it. What anyone else needs to do is what they need to do. As long as it doesn't affect the gang, can we keep it moving? We're going to be dealing with some shit for some weeks. So for now, it's probably best we stay away, but... yeah. Should probably answer some of these calls. Yo.
Yo, are you able to grab me a Python? When you get a chance?
Yeah, I need to double check where they... I don't know if they've all been bought, so I'll check again. I was trying to grab one for Moses, but it didn't look like there was any left. I need to check the account and make sure people have bought them all. There was 10, so I know I've had one, and a couple of the other boys
I
have
haven't
one.
had any. I know James had one, but I don't know if he paid for it in the end because he was asking me if I knew the price for it, so he didn't pay for it on the day.
Yeah, I can check in the account and line it up to see who has paid and hasn't, and then if we can Okay, sip. I'll do another order today from Pigeon. We'll get a good amount of them.
3.
Would you prefer Pythons over Deagles, yeah?
No, I don't mind, honestly. Right now with Deagles being so cheap, I'd probably sway towards a Deagle, honestly. But
How much
I
is
don't
Deagles
care
right
really
now?
too much. Only about 60k, if not less.
You're only paying 10 more than Python, really, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're fucking
Yeah.
proper cheap. So
I'll probably see what one Pigeon can get first and then just go with those.
yeah, I bet.
Say less. I'll come to the block in a second, see if there is any.
Okay, sounds good.
Easy.
See ya.
We gonna be alright, Moses. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright.
There's no SK. If you try to leave or step down, I'll cut your balls off.
Don't do that. Just shoot me. I said to
too
Winston
easy.
months ago, everyone dropped their chain tomorrow, I would still be wearing mine. Still be on the block, even if it was just me. Winston said he'll be right there as well. I will never.
Just bring Insane to our car.
Yeah. I appreciate you understanding, though. I know it's not easy to... I don't expect everyone to understand, innit?
Yeah, no, I get that.
But I did what I had to do.
Part of me kind of wants to agree with him as well, you know? But I ain't gonna let that part take over.
Yeah. Doing the right thing, though.